exposure to a void storm drains human frequencies until they vanish. I suspect that your own frequency loss is linked to this abnormal storm cycle. The Space Trek Collective is at the forefront of frequency stabilization research. Once there, you will undergo a full examination and receive treatment.
So, the source of the problem and its solution can only be found there.
Yes, the way to Lahai Roy is open. The paperwork for entry into Star Torch Academy. Access to Lahai Roy requires strict clearance, so the Black Shores arranged for you to enter as a student. This acceptance letter belonged to your past self. It's still valid and will grant you access. Please, keep it safe.
So, this trip's theme is back to school, huh?
Once you enter Lahai Roy, I won't be able to contact you, but I will be here, as always, awaiting your return with news. Yes.
My apologies. I'm late.
It's time to set out.
It's just... thinking about going back to the academy kept me up all night. You too? Yes, I can imagine. Never mind. Whatever happens, I'll face it head on. You taught me that, remember? That means you should relax too. Oh my, the day's finally here. The coordinates have all been calibrated. A smooth landing guaranteed.
The tunnel is stable, but only wide enough for one person at a time.
I see. Then please let me go first. Namipon, Shorekeeper, thank you for looking at...
Oh, don't get all serious. You can visit during your holidays.
All right. I promise I'll visit often. Well then, Rover. I'll see you at the academy.
The tunnel is stable. She'll arrive safely. You are fully prepared, I see. Safe journey.
All right. Time to go.
Journey well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You okay? Hurt anywhere? You're a Star Torch Academy student too, right? Come on, I'll get you to the infirmary. It's a void worm. We gotta get out of here. Hold tight.
void worm is carrying the Tenodian's frequency.
Huh? How do you know that? Never mind. I know a few tricks to shake it off.
It's that guy! It stole your frequency! I'd know that stink anywhere.
Now isn't a good time for a face-off. We'll settle the score later, Abby.
Yeah, fine. But it's not getting off easy.
So this is what everyone here fights against.
The Academy's got a defensive barrier for the Void Storm. Once we're there, we're safe. Darn it! It's charging up. Hang tight!
Careful! It's closing in from the back.
Got it. Hang on. Full throttle! Need a place to use the terrain against it.
What about over there?
Easy. Leave it to me. Perfect. Let's go. Safe and sound.
Is that building over there?
Oh, that's Star Torch Academy, where we're heading. Pretty amazing, huh?
It's far beyond what I had imagined.
Oh, didn't get to introduce myself. I'm Lene, by the way. I saw your acceptance letter. So, freshman? What's your name? Oh, okay. I got it. It's not totally safe yet. Let's keep moving while we talk. This way. You sure you're all right? I wasn't exactly going slow back there. You don't seem phased at all. Sorry. I mean, your reflexes are impressive. You reacted fast.
I'm fine. Your brakes kicked in just in time.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. Let's get your terminal registered at the Resonance Nexus. Since you don't have a frequency cassette recorder yet, just upload your info. That'll give you campus access and a permit for a vehicle.
Now that I'm inside the campus, the frequency fluctuation...
You seem a little off. You sure you're good to go? All right, infirmary it is. A lot of freshmen get frequency disruptions from the Void Storm when they first arrive. And you landed in an active Void Worm zone. On top of that, I kinda hit you.
An active void worm zone. What were you doing in a place...
Well, I needed to collect some ecological data for my research. Wait, no, that's not it. I was testing my new modified bike. I'm sorry, it's complicated. Could you please keep this between us? If the teachers find out I skipped class, went joyriding, and hit someone, oh, my record can't handle it. Consider it a huge favor I owe you. If you ever run into trouble here, just come to me. Oh, excuse me. I gotta take this.
Hey, where did you run off to? I called you so many times, left messages, but you didn't answer. Don't tell me you forgot what day it is.
Today? Let me check my memo. Professor Elisev's group project report. Oh no, please tell me it's not today!
Lene!
I'm so sorry. I'm coming right away. The Resonance Nexus, and I need to take you to the infirmary. Okay, I'll meet you at the infirmary when I'm done.
Abby, how you feeling?
I'm fine. Just a bit winded after grappling with that big old grub. Are we gonna head straight to the infirmary?
Yeah, but we can check out the campus on the way there.
Rover, after the spatial tunnel, all I could do was wait. I thought maybe...
There were complications. When you came through, did you notice?
Strange. Not really.
So, I was the...
Are you alright?
I'm fine. How...
I met my family. You know, when I finally saw them, it really sank in. For me, it's been months. For them, they've changed so much. Yes, honestly, that's more than I could have hoped for. I'll adapt, reconnect with my family. It feels like I'm just a girl about to start everything afresh. I will. And if you ever need anything, I'm here.
The frequency's calmed down a lot. That void worm must have snatched it. Smells like a Thenodian, just like that big eyeball.
The Academy's been here a long time. They must have ways to deal with the Thenodian. We might even get some help. And that girl who appeared out of nowhere, her voice was like the one I heard over the radio in Honami City. Maybe it was her.
Really? Maybe she's in Lehigh Roy now. Should we try to find her?
Let's focus on fixing my fading frequency first. We can keep an eye out for her in the meantime. As for Lene, she's hiding something. But I've got bigger priorities right now. First, I need to get my bearings here.
So, what's your true story, Rover from the Black Shores? Figures. I was being watched. The group project nearly killed me, and now this. From here on out, things will get busier.
Greetings. Are you feeling unwell?
Nurse Nana, you're gonna creep out our precious new student. But he didn't even flinch facing that void worm. He's probably the type not easily spooked.
I can see that. Calm, just like little Lene. So, little Lene, need another sick note today? What's your reason this time? Stomachache? Headache? Twitchy eyelid?
Not me this time. Yep, came straight here after finishing my project report. I just couldn't relax until I saw your full check.
Are you hurt anywhere? Did something happen?
Well, that's right. He tripped and fell, and I happened to be passing by on my bike, so I brought him here right away.
Oh my. No need to panic. Let's do a...
Oh, right. He hasn't officially enrolled yet, so his...
My. First time I've seen a student visit the infirmary before even enrolling. But don't worry, vital scan initiated.
Just minor scratches? Well, if Nurse Nana says so.
Mild frequency loss and residual void storm waveform detected. Where I see. Little Lene, aren't you going back to class?
Oh, I want to stay in.
Don't worry. I've already informed Dr. Herson. He just finished his round. Please take a seat here.
What's the situation? The results are out? Let me see. A bloom bearer of the Black Shores, brought in by recommendation. Quite the interesting entrance. I'm Luke Herson, the attending doctor here at the infirmary. Most students call me Dr. Herson, but if you prefer Dr. Luke, or just Luke. Well, according to the report, your frequency is a bit unstable. As for the frequency loss, though, I'm sorry. I can't track the exact source. I will say, charging off into a void storm without proper protection isn't recommended. The students I saw earlier, they risked everything for a little research data. We always stress that life comes first, but there's something about this academy's spirit that makes people throw caution to the wind. Students, teachers, it's hard not to worry sorry. Got off track. I just mean, stay sharp until you understand what you do. Freshman. Well, let's get that cassette burned, shall we? It'll make getting around much easier for you. And if you feel unwell or run into problems, don't hesitate to come find me. Whether it's school, daily... Looking after students' mental health is a part of my job too.
Dr. Herson, a synchronist at the Rebel College has fallen unconscious, requesting medical assistance.
Understood. Well then, see you later.
Dr. Herson, isn't "see you later" a bit odd for a doctor to say?
You're right. Let me rephrase that. Welcome back.
How'd it go? Are you all right?
I'm fine. By the way, this cassette you've all been mentioning, what is it?
Oh, the cassette. Every new student gets one burned. It's a special device used here in Lehigh Roy. Sort of like an ID and safety device all rolled into one. You'll need access to the Research Institute to get one. And, well, that means you've got to be officially enrolled first.
Okay, let's get that done first.
Got it. Enrollment is handled at the faculty office. I'll take you there. hold on. Let's pause here for a second.
Void worms have been unusually active lately. We really need to finalize a countermeasure.
It took heavy damage in the last major void storm. The Department of Engineering...
We need to restore remote control of both the defense array and the lure device. Worst case, we'll have to send a suitable resonator to handle it.
But that area is too close.
I know. That's I have a meeting. Please excuse me.
Looks like they're done talking. Let's head over.
Do you need something? Oh.
Darn it, I almost forgot.
You're always skirting the minimum attendance requirement. Keep this up and only perfect scores in every...
Understood.
That's not the point. Lene...
Miss Voss, I'm here to help him get enrolled. He's new here.
Enrollment? At a time like this? Let me check. Yes. You're on the list of new students who haven't reported yet. Ah, so you're a Black Shores recommendation. That explains how you made it here during Void Storm season. All right. Identity confirmed. First, you'll need to register your personal information, then take an ID if you have any questions. As for Lene...
It's recess right now. I'll take him through...
Ugh, you. Fine. If you insist, I'll leave it...
Leave it to me! All right, freshman. Let's get you enrolled. First up, name. Your class will be assigned automatically. New students usually start in the preparatory program, but since next, contact address. You can fill in your home or guardian's address. All set? Then it's time to take your ID. Since you're joining midterm, a lot of things aren't ready yet. That's what happened. Don't worry, those will come later. Ready? Think about what pose you want to strike. Ooh, looking sharp. Let's go with this one. All right, look at the camera. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, good idea. Hold on a sec. Excuse me, Miss Voss? Could you take a photo for us?
Let me see... Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Nice! Document uploading. Done. Let's go pick up your student card.
Let's see. All set. Here, keep this safe. Don't lose it.
Absolutely. That card's your lifeline. It gives you access to gates, the cafeteria.
That said, if you're fine with missing out on these little conveniences while waiting for a replacement, since you're a synchronist, it's also the only pass linked to your simulator cockpit. Our goal with the Exostrider is to take on the Threnodian causing the voids. The Exostrider, even after all these years, some think it shares the same origin as the Sentinels, but no Sentinel has ever come.
Same origin as the Sentinels. I haven't gotten that feeling. Where is the Exostrider?
Not here. But you saw that giant sword, right? That's its weapon. Keeping Threnodian LF1 contained beyond the Strider.
We've collected enough Exostrider components to build exclusive simulator cock. With training and fine-tuning, you'll boost your synchronization rate with the...
Sounds like you're attempting some sort of artificially induced resonance.
It's a multinational project. It's inevitable Don't worry. We've filtered out the extreme techniques. You could trust us. When I say you can trust us, I mean it's safe. The whole project passed the Black Shore's safety evaluation. All the nations involved approved it as well. Besides that, the Exostrider is also linked to the upcoming new solar ceremony. The Academy's repository is open to all students. If you're curious, feel free to explore. Any pursuit of knowledge is encouraged here. Well, welcome to Star Torch Academy. With your student card, you can now burn your cassette at the Research Institute. Miss Lene, if you have time, take our new student there.
How do we get to the Research Institute?
Usually, I take the Star Torch Express, or get my own ride. Since you're now officially a Star Torch student, you get an Academy-issued vehicle. Rare chance. Want to give it a try?
You bet.
All right, let's go pick up your ride. Mr. Sigma, I brought the 9th Great Mystery to pick up his vehicle.
Zero tolerance for traffic violations. Zero tolerance for risking lives.
Huh? That's it? Pretty underwhelming intro today.
This week's student poll ranked it number 1. Miss Lene, perfect timing. I noticed.
Mr. Sigma, we're here for the new students' ride.
Confirmed. Rover, your vehicle is ready. Please read and memorize the Star Torch traffic safety regulations. Then tick, I have read carefully, and sign. Confirmed. Thank you for your...
Great, let's go.
Please wait. Resuming dialogue. Scans indicate your vehicle has had 13. Additionally, your unauthorized modifications fall into a gray area of the Vehicle Management Code.
Mr. Sigma, all I did was add a turbocharger, tweak the suspension, and upgrade the brakes. Hardly a violation. Besides, compared to seniors strapping missiles and anti-gravity wheels on, I'm practically a model student. Yep. One senior even turned his bike into a light tank for a project. Drove it straight into an active voidworm zone.
I must note that the student committed major Vehicle Management Code violations and...
Which was revoked when he brought back critical voidworm data. Now's our chance. Go, go! take you for a joyride.
So that's your real purpose, huh?
The Academy's got a special barrier to handle the Void Storm. Normally, it's only half active. If you ever see it fully powered up, that means we're in serious trouble. See that? That's the lift to the surface. We call it the Starward Riseway. It was built alongside the giant sword left behind by the Exostrider, and is one of the most important structures in Lehigh Roy. The Research Institute is right at the top. Weather's really nice today. How do you feel? Settling in all right? Yeah, not bad, huh? But honestly, it's been ages since I last raced with someone else. Getting to take you for a ride like this makes my day!
You like racing that much?
Uh-huh. The roar of the engine, wind in my face. It's like I've got my destination and I'm the one calling the shots. Look, Lehigh Roy's sky might be artificial, but I found more freedom under it than I've ever known anywhere else. Yeah, I mean, you've only got one life, right? Might as well live it the way you want. When to brake, hit the gas, hell, even the paint job of your ride. Doesn't matter if you're a normie or a resonator. Everyone should have that choice. That's what Star Torch Academy is to me. Before I get the resolve to burn in the search for answers. With the belief they can actually end the Void Storm and the Threnodian. It's beautiful. Watching them chase their dreams, it's hard not to want them.
But you're already a student here.
Yeah, you're right. But I've gotta say, things are plenty good enough right now. Welcome! You're now officially a Star Torch Academy student! My first introduction was too rushed, so I'm doing it properly this time. I'm Lene, a second year in the preparatory program. Time flies. Feels like I just got here, and now I'm a second year. You could call me Miss Lene if you...
Well then, please...
maybe just stick with Lene. Not really used to the whole formality thing. All right, let's get moving. Time to hit the road. Woohoo! Keeping up with me like this? You're pretty good at driving, aren't you?
piece of cake.
Oh, here it comes. One of my favorite tunnels. Stay close. This isn't normal. Whoa! Watch out! That was a close call. I better report that mess back to the academy.
Does this happen often?
Yeah, but it's still kind of weird. Normally the maintenance bots clear stuff up pretty quick. But seriously, your driving's amazing. You were smooth as butter dodging all that. Whoa, look! The train caught up to us.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. We're almost there.
Attention. All outbound trains to the surface are temporarily suspended. For assistance, please contact station staff. Due to an unexpected incident along the route ahead, trains to Star Torch Academy are expected to be delayed by 45 minutes.
Almost there. Still keeping up?
Always.
Lene?
What?
Something on your mind?
Not really. Just on the way here, I thought I saw more void storm zones than usual. But that's not for me to worry about. Priority is getting your... Look over there. See that floating structure along the track? That's the Space Trek Collective. From here, you can take the Star Torch Express straight inside. Yep, they connect Lahai Roy to the surface frost. Well, my mission's done. Once you're inside, someone will take you to the cassette burning room. If you have questions, find Professor Mornier. She looks aloof, but trust me, she's cool. I'd love to stick around, but I can't skip another afternoon class. Don't sweat it. It's the right thing to do. When I first arrived, the seniors showed me the ropes, just like this. Go on. When you're done, I'll give you a tour of the campus. Well, time to take care of my own business.
Helios parameters stable.
Of course. This should lower the margin. Cassette depository is just through the portal.
Oh no. What was that
This is the torch of civilization and the future. Chin up.
But the cafeteria menu's not bad this week. Leave it to me. When you come—
Data's running slow. Just 5 more minutes. I'll stay. Get the students out first.
Why is the still failing?
Those are just the server racks for the cassette frequency data. Stop resonating with them. At this rate, it'll trigger an overload. Easy. Yes. This is our first meeting. I'm Mornier, Space Trek Collective researcher and professor at Star Torch Academy. Hmm? Do I know? You came to burn your cassette, right? I'll take you. I know.
What was that just now?
Recollections. Recollections of past Space Trek researchers, staff, and students. Data stored in the cassettes. More precisely, memories. They're crucial to the continuity of self-aware consciousness. It's what makes us truly human. Lahairoi is constantly shrouded in the Void Storm, a byproduct of the Void-born Threnodian. It has the power to disintegrate the frequency of any living being. To counter this, the Institute produced cassettes, devices designed to capture and preserve a person's frequency and memories, safeguarding their very existence. The cassettes of the deceased are kept here. You likely resonated with one of the stored frequencies. It happens occasionally, but anyway, for now, let's get you to the burning room.
Burning protocol initiated. Resonance link confirmed. Burning in 5, 4, 3...
Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake.
Those were my memories.
Something wrong?
No, I'm fine. So, this is a Rebel cassette.
Yes. Your frequency has been copied and transcribed into it. But before it can be put into service, it needs calibration.
Huh. So that noise earlier wasn't an error. This frequency code, I've seen the exact same one in the database. Identical codes caused a conflict during transcribing. Normally, resonators from similar origins have close matches. But a perfect match? That's almost unheard of. And stranger still, it's not in any official archive. The file is empty. Hmm?
Just a data error. Overwriting should solve it.
Understood.
This frequency cassette recorder, or FCR, will alert you when a void storm appears. It also dampens the effects of the storm and stabilizes, so keep it on you at all times. But without adequate precautions, it still won't fully protect you from the void storms of...
Professor Mornier?
I have read your report. You're stable for now. Compared to your enrollment checkup, your rebel's curve has leveled. As for the Void Worm, there's no precedent. No one's ever survived having their frequency devoured. Whether yours can be restored, so don't take unnecessary risks. That's rule number 1. I understand.
Professor Mortier, where are you? If possible.
What's happening?
It's about the artificial sun's launch process. The Professor.
That's the second time.
We can't get a word in.
Not that my being there will help. I'll be there shortly. And you, sorry. There's an urgent matter Oh, there's no need to shy away. If you're free, the Research Institute is open to Star Torch students. Walking around here.
That artificial sun they spoke of.
In simple terms, it's our plan to replace the sun you see in the sky.
You're planning to replace the Exostrider's drive. Is that what the new solar ceremony is about?
You remember? Did the Black Shores tell you this?
It's the talk of the Academy now.
Right. Replacing it.
Professor Mortier, what a relief to see you. Oh.
Actually... Well then...
I appreciate your perspective, Professor Anselm. But according to Royan calculations, this launch window is the best we've had in decades.
How can you be so certain, Warren? Their optimal window is derived from those indecipherable runes, with no methodology disclosed. Even our most advanced computational...
The Roya are our partners, Professor. Their calculations are unquestionable. All we can do is uphold our side of the bargain and make sure the new solar ceremony goes... Well then, I believe counsel from a third person may serve us well at this point.
I'm inclined to proceed with the original plan. But given the unsatisfying results from the last simulation, I understand Professor Anselm's concerns. I'll go to Beata Woods to consult with the Heliotic Six and re-verify.
What matters now is ensuring that the Institute can calculate and calibrate. We all know the importance of Hyvatia in this process, and I sincerely hope you will place more trust in it, Anselm. This is a shared achievement between the Collective and the Roya, the very future of Lahai Roy. I respect your caution and the pride you take in your work, but please, don't let past failures hold you back now.
Huh. Fine words. Just don't forget that I warned you.
Sorry if I'm being blunt. I'm sure Professor Mornier has her reasons for bringing someone into the lab, but I recognize every face here, except yours. Ah, so you're here to record your cassette. Though, with the
He comes recommended by the
Black Shores. I see. So you came here by the same means as Miss... Her sudden appearance in the Academy caused quite a stir that day. I don't deal with the Academy all that much. All I heard...
This may not be the right time for such...
Oh, forgive me. Well, If you have the Black Shores record, allow me to introduce myself. Aside from the rooms marked no entry, the rest of the facility is open for student visits. I'm sure Professor Mornier will give you a thorough tour, but please don't take too long. A key member like her needs to focus on our project. Alas, my work calls. I'll leave you to it.
Sorry you had to witness their quarrel. Anyway, just like Professor Watt. Now that you're caught up, may I ask you would you like to attend?
Me? But...
Consider this my personal invitation. I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity taking their first steps into the future they've built with their own hands.
I'd be honored to witness the rise of the High.
Then it's settled.
Void storm detected near Sundermere. Readings rising rapidly. The source is the Hivatia detector.
Give me a full report.
Yes, Professor. Hivatia has been compromised by the Void Storm. It's gone rogue. The defense array is... Their target is... the Institute...
A surface detector built by the Space Trek Collective for the reactor drive's inspection and maintenance. It's vital for the ceremony's data calibration. And now...
Wait! Someone's near the detector! Is that... a student?
Warning. Unauthorized presence detected. Institute lockdown initiated. All personnel must proceed to the nearest safe zone. All exits will be sealed in 5 minutes.
What? I never authorized this command. I can't stop it.
What's the situation?
Hivatia's contamination triggered the highest level safety protocol. We'll all be sealed in here until... I tried to stop it, but my access...
Then we need to find a way to get out there.
Wait! The main train's suspended under lockdown protocol.
Professor Mornier, I need to borrow an Institute vehicle.
We have backup vehicles at the transfer gate. But how do you plan to reach it?
The same way I got in.
He should have made it to the Institute by now. No danger there. I'll handle this without dragging him into it. That message I just got, it's from the Fraxidus liaison. The Void Storm should have erased him. Yet here I am getting a message from a dead man. Someone's using his comms ID. They know what I did, but haven't blown my cover. Last signal pinged from around here. Contaminated exoswarm. Better clear them out first.
Yo, over here.
This kind of aggression. Have these exoswarm been altered? The Fraxidus must be behind it. Huh? I heard something.
One more. Need a ride, sweetheart? Move! I call the shots.
Don't blink! You'll miss the best part!
Name your color. Woohoo! Zip, woohoo!
Huh? I heard something. Next up, the
You got here quicker than I expected. No hurry. We've got time before the main event.
You. Impossible. Who are...
The poor Fraxidus liaison you handled. Or just an innocent researcher. Huh. It's all up.
Spare me. Whatever you're planning, I'll stop it.
Oh, so the nameless fugitive is now the unseen guardian. Turn me in, and the Space Trek Collective will come for you, too. Tell me, Lene, are you really as resolute as you think? Either way, you're a problem for me. So here's up the same gift you've always received.
Never mind. Now's not the time for questions. Careful. Hyvatia's gone haywire. We need to stop it before it reaches the Institute.
Where to hide?
I call it guess who?
Nowhere to hide.
Drive safe! Watch the court, zip!
Be gone. Bad timing.
Special delivery! Go boom! Go over here. You haven't seen anything yet.
Down with the curtain.
Drive safe! Check this out.
Checkmate.
Watch the court. Guess who? Woohoo! Woo! Oh. Zip. Hip. Woohoo! Don't blink! You'll miss the best part! That's all you got?
Keep it together. Last chance. Bad timing.
Guess who?
You will obey.
Drive safe! Name your color.
No hesitation. One with the sounds. Shadow follows.
That's all you got? Barely made it. Thanks.
So, why were you here?
What happened here? Seal off the area immediately. Pull the system. If I recall correctly, you are supposed to be in class. I expect a proper explanation.
Professor Warren, they're just students.
Quiet! I'm asking her, not.
I noticed that Hyvatia was at...
A malfunction in the Institute's primary detector is no small matter for a student to handle. You should have notified...
I just acted before I could think.
Acted before you could...
Its malfunction had nothing to...
Denial won't get you anywhere. If you do, you even remember what Star Torch stand...
Please calm down, Professor Warren.
Ah, the new student. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Of course, I don't mean to put the blame on a student, but...
Lene's behavior is suspicious. But judging by what I just saw, there must be another reason. Besides, it was Lene who protected me from Hybrid. If she were the culprit, she could have slipped away in the chaos. But until we know the cause for certain, punishing her is premature.
My apologies for the tone. But we must inform the Institute has poured everything into this ceremony. And as a witness to the incident, I'm after you.
The Academy has reviewed the incident, Professor Warren. While we share your concern over the Institute's loss, blaming a single student...
What were you doing when Hyvatia lost control, Miss Lene? Why were you at the Institute during class hours?
I was escorting Rover to burn his cassette at the Institute. On my way back to the Academy, I noticed abnormal frequency spikes and contaminated exoswarm near Sundermere. Before I could act, I was surrounded. I tried to contact the Academy, but the Void Storm blocked communications. Exoswarm remains should still be there. I assume you are already investigating them?
No such remains were found, Miss Lene. Making things up won't help you.
That was quick. What about the surveillance cameras? They're equipped to handle Void Storm interference. They should have captured the exoswarm before things escalated.
They didn't. And in fact, you aren't in the footage at all. I wonder what you were doing at that time. Avoiding the cameras, perhaps?
What if the footage was tampered with? Her presence could have been erased.
Possible, but only if she and the exoswarm...
Since neither side can confirm that, how about we start by...
We should expand the scope of the investigation. Remember the security...
You mean the breach that exposed a flaw in the system? Do you have anything else to add, Miss Lene? Don't worry, we're here to...
Then please remain on Academy grounds until the
One last thing, Miss Lene. You're from the new Federation, right?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I just noticed you stay at the Academy, even during breaks. Never thought of going home?
Thanks for asking, Professor. I keep in touch with my parents whenever I can. If you're implying I have some secret agenda, you'll be...
Not at all. I simply wonder if you don't want to return.
I don't think that's something you should concern yourself with.
Let's not waste any more time, Professor Warren.
Thanks for speaking up for me.
What was that device you had when Hyvatia went berserk?
Straight to the point, huh? I thought you let it slip.
Highly unlikely.
Good. You're still you.
What's your real purpose?
Let's talk somewhere else. This place is suffocating.
You're not just a student, are you?
I've always wished I were just an ordinary student, but, well... Ever thought about throwing everything away? The responsibilities, the secrets you can't share, the constant weight on your shoulders? Just letting it all go and living a carefree life like the rest of them? Just a passing thought. I know it's not something you'd admit to, whether you've ever wished for it or not. Not someone like you. But we're not the same. I just really want to be like the other students here. This place always brings me peace. You want to know who I really am so you can connect the dots on that incident, right? I can tell you, but only if you promise me one thing. Let me stay here, at the academy.
Is it really so important?
Yeah. I'll take your silence as a yes then. So, you've heard those old pulling a switcheroo stories, right?
HQ, this is Lene. Sorry, Overseer. We were ambushed. Don't worry. I'll make it to Star Torch Academy in the High Roy in time. I'll complete the mission, assigned by the Grand Architect.
Spoiler alert, their mission wasn't completed. Professor Warren knows I'm from the new Federation, but not exactly which part. It's called the Lawless Zone. Let's just say you'd see blood spilled every 3 days on average. That's where I grew up. I had talent, and the new feds saw it. Put me to work, off the record, dirty jobs. Then, that day happened. It was an accident, but I saw my chance. An admission letter to La High Roy Star Torch Academy. I found that recording I played you on the real Lene's liaison at the Academy. So, I quickly learned she wasn't just a regular student from the start. Even so, I came to La High Roy. Everything here, it's nothing like the new Fed. People don't question themselves when they wake up, brush their teeth, and look in the mirror.
And do you want to be one of them?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, the Fraxidus threatens my school life. We have shared interests.
student wouldn't talk like that, even if we solve this. Do you think you'll be able to look at yourself in the mirror afterward? That being said, I do know what matters most now. I stood up to Warren for you because I chose to trust you. And I'll own it.
You know, sometimes you really do sound like it. All right then, let me rephrase. I like this school. I've met good people here. That's why I hope you'll help me find out why the Fraxidus are here.
Let's do this.
I've been holding in these words forever. As for our first lead, what we do know is Hivacia's malfunction and the contaminated exoswarm are definitely connected to this device. It looks like Academy tech. Maybe the Department of...
But why would the Academy allow something that...
Maybe its appearance is just a disguise. Or maybe it means its maker had free access to the... After all, that contact who's been feeding me orders might still be inside the Academy. If you're ready to start making moves, I know a shortcut. Right this way.
I can fly too.
Like I thought, the record isn't in the ordinary directory. It's triple classified, disguised as...
Which means someone hijacked it.
Correct. I just scanned the device itself. It looks like a basic calibrator, but the inside is completely different. Long story short, it stores and amplifies a tiny slice of Voidstorm frequency.
Stuff designed from Exostrider tech.
And here's the kicker. Whoever made this can control it remotely.
So it can be activated again at any time.
Exactly. It's literally... You're probably wondering why I didn't hand this over to the Academy, right? Before we identify the Fraxidus contact, I'm not letting it out of my sight. So first, we've got to neutralize the threat. With the production records and device data, I can try to override the device's permissions. Get it to only act... It'll reboot during the process, though. And,
You mean the mechs here will be affected?
yes. That's why I'll need you to keep them in check during the process.
Sure. I've got you.
All right, starting now. Having someone cover my back like this, not too bad.
Leave it to me. Shadow follows.
Quick and clean. It's been overwritten. Don't have to worry about it being remotely controlled. Glad we pulled it off in time. You got me. It's been a while. Stay in your comfort zone too long and you start to slack off without realizing it. Back in the day, I would have handled this in 28 seconds flat. Because the longest reboot time for the auto defense array is 28 seconds. Sorry, back to the top. The Academy's mechs and the void matter barrier security logs show unusual access. Also, the device's data has 3 frequency waveforms. Just by, browsing the Academy for... Alright. I was once tasked to hack into the Institute's database and tamper with but I didn't change anything. Just threw in a few emojis and left a note telling them to upgrade their encryption. That backfired, though. Got me flagged.
Back to those waveforms. If one is Hivacia's, then the other 2 are like...
I think you're right. Next, we need to figure out what those... Let's head to the Space Trek archive, then.